Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to do the initial burn-in for this new smoker. This is the Recteq 400 PL. This is a brand new model from Recteq where they released in March 2025. So we're gonna do the initial burn-in. So we'll have a closer look just now and then we'll go about with the burn-in process. So this is from Ace Hardware, and the first thing you would note compared to the previous model, that is the bottom rack. That's something new, and they upgraded the controller. Now they have this dual Wi-Fi connection. This is the upgraded larger screen, and also the build quality, the stainless steel, they have done some upgrade on that. And let's have a closer look. So Ace Hardware did the assembly of this unit. They do free assembly if you buy a griller more than $300. So one thing about Recteq is the quality of the stainless steel. They use the 304 stainless steel material, which you don't find in other griller. This is high quality. So that's the model number there, RT-400 PL. That's a new bottom rack I talked about, and I guess this handle is also new. Nice Recteq logo, and those two wheels, they don't turn around like these ones. That's 360-degree turn, and you can lock it also by just pushing it down. That's unlock. And the Recteq, the bullhorn handle, look at that. So stainless steel grade. The temperature probe. This is 400 square inch cooking surface. We don't have the double grade that you see in higher level models. And that's the vent. This thing is heavy, it's not light, high quality. And then we have the drip tray or the drip plate, again stainless steel. Not light, it looks light but it's heavy. Then we have the heat deflector. I think it's made of cast iron, very heavy. And then we have and this is where we burn the wood pellet, and that's made of ceramic, so very durable. You see that in Recteq models. Even though this runs by using wood pellet, but it's electric. The auger needs electricity, so you need to plug in for this unit to work. And that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Before that, they recommend you to clean this grate first with soap water. I'm gonna do that right now, and then we'll plug that in. So I just plugged in there, and I'm already seeing the Wi-Fi blinking red. So let's check on the phone. So while recording this, there's some visitors here right behind my backyard. They were looking at me, what's going on? So these there's a group of 5 or 6 deer that visit us every day in the morning and evening, and they go up to that corner there, and then they go back all the way that way. So it's in the evening, it's 40 degrees here, very cold, and yeah, they're here to say hi to me. So here I have the Samsung phone, which is Android. So you go to Play Store. If you have an Apple, you go to Apple Store. So first thing, you search for Recteq app, and you see the bull icon. Install it. So after installing, you open the app. Send notification. Yes, I want notification. First thing, you sign up. So you're gonna put your information, your email address, your first name, last name, and social media account. That's optional. So let me create that first. So here I entered all the information and I signed in. So this is the first screen that you see, and there's a plus sign here. Click on that, because you need to add the device. That's the first thing you do. So let's go back to the smart device controller. So here we are at the controller. So keep pressing till it flashes. Keep pressing. Okay, now you can release because it's flashing now. Let's go back to the phone. Let's go back to the next step. Okay, I'll enter the password. After entering password, click next. So it connected successfully. I'm gonna select the model number. It's not a flagship, so let's see. RT-400 PL Legend. Oh, okay. So that's our name, PL Legend. Let me put RT-400 PL. Next. Confirming it's successful. So that's where the grill is. So the first thing they recommend is to do any update. If it's available, you can switch on and off here. So let's click here. So that's currently off. You can switch on and set the temperature. Now let's go back to the machine and continue with the initial burn-in. So after I connected the Wi-Fi, the light no more blinks, it's solid red. For the initial burn-in, I need to take a handful of wood pellet and put it in the burner here. So here I have the Recteq Apple Premium Hardwood Pellet Blend. So just a handful like that. That should be enough. Next thing, I'm gonna fill in this hopper here. So So this is large 15-pound hopper. So the deer didn't like the sound of that hopper, so here I filled almost halfway. That should be good to start with. It needs wooden pellet in order to operate. Next we are going to switch on, but I don't want to put the heatsink and all for now. I want to see whether the auger is turning or not, because this is the first time I'm operating. So let's switch on, and they say set it at 400. There we go. So obviously the fan is on. So I got a notification from the app saying the griller is turned on at 400°F. It's getting darker than I thought, so let me switch on the flash. I want to see whether the auger is turning. So it is. It's very slow though, but as you can see, it's turning. So what's gonna happen is the igniter, it's gonna light that wooden pellets. Yeah, I could smell some smoky smell. So there we go. You can see the fire. The first burn. Okay, now I know that the auger is turning, the igniter is working, so I can go back and put the grill on. Put the heatsink back. So as you can see, it's smoking already. It should be slanting that way because the bucket is down there. So here's the grill that I cleaned using soap. And before I close, I'm gonna put the temperature probe just to see if it has the even heat. So it came with these two temperature probes. I'm gonna connect it. There's a tiny hole here where you can put the probe through it. So as soon as I connected it, showing the probe temperature as well. The first one shows it's 51, the other one is 56. So let me put it in place. So I'm just placing it in two sides. A lot of smoke, so it is advised to close this unit while doing the initial burn, and they say run it for an hour. So I'm gonna run it till 7 o'clock. It's getting dark. It may be dark by the time it finishes. So just a quick look at the controller here. So 400 is the temperature that I set there, and the actual is the current temperature inside the unit, where it reads from that probe which is fixed inside the chamber there. So it's reading 49, 50 now, so it's slowly increasing. I'm gonna check the time and how long it will take to reach 400. Now 653. Now it started moving. And the bottom two is probe A and B. So probe A is showing 66, probe B is showing so it's increasing. Looks like it's going more even now. 68, 68. So I'm gonna leave this running and I'll be back after an hour. So I want to give an update on the time it took. It's almost 400. It's cruising to 400. Now, when it was at 10 minutes mark, at 100 degrees, it stopped working for 3-4 minutes. I think it ran out of the handful of pellets that I put in the burner, and then the auger started feeding after that. Okay, let's check the time. So 10 minutes. So we started at 5:55. Now it's 6:10. So that will be 20 minutes minus those 3 or 4 minutes. So I would say 16 minutes. It took exactly 16 minutes to reach that 400 mark. So when you do the initial burn, just put a little more. Maybe my hands are small, so put half a cup. That should be good. So that's the update on the time. So the other way I knew that it stopped because it ran out of the pellets. The temperature went down, I think 5 degrees, and then after 3-4 minutes it started burning again, and I could see a lot of smoke around this area. So I knew that it's the same sign like I initially started the fire. So I knew that the new set of pellets were feeding now from the auger. Oops, what's that noise? I'm not sure. So it's showing 427. Okay, it may go a few degrees up and down, that's what I know of. And the probe is reading 400 and 429 on the other side. So it's getting dark here. Looks like it stopped at, oh, still going up, 432. Okay, so I saw up to 433 the actual temperature. Now 1 degree went down. Now probe A and B is getting more accurate now. Just 6 degrees or 5 degrees, 5-6 degrees maybe. So the temperature is going down, the actual. Oops. The auger is working, I could hear. So down to 431. So I'm hoping it will stay somewhere there. So it's almost approaching 1 hour. The time shows 7 o'clock. Soon I'll be switching off. Oh, I hear some deers moving. It's dark, so I cannot see them. Anyway, just some things that I noticed about the controller. It's pretty accurate, 400 and 400 the actual temperature. The first 30 minutes I see that the actual temperature, hear that auger sound? Okay, we'll talk about that. Now the actual temperature was 30 degrees more. I see up to 431 in the actual temperature, even though 400 was set. After the first half an hour, it was constantly at 400. I never see that dropping from 400. I see 401, but mostly 400. It stays exactly at 400 all the way. Now, if I look at the probe 1 and 2, A and B, I see a difference somewhere between 35 to 50 degrees. I checked on the Google and they said it's possible that two probes shows different temperature. It's mainly about the cook. When we cook the meat, that's when we need to really look at the temperature and see. So I'm not worried about that for now. The other thing I noticed is occasionally I hear the sound of the auger. You just heard that. Yeah. So every 3 seconds I was hearing that noise. So I don't know whether the pellets, it's getting stuck a little bit and it's training the auger to turn. But right now it's quiet. So maybe some of you can comment on the video below. Is that normal for the auger to make that noise, that turning noise? What I hear is every 3 seconds I hear continuously and then it stops. For another 3 seconds again I hear the sound of the auger. See if it's normal. Right now I'm not hearing anything. So it's 1 hour. I'm gonna switch it off, and so that's it about the first burn-in. And I would appreciate if you can subscribe to our channel, and I'll be posting more videos on Recteq. This is a newer model, so that's my plan, to post more videos on this, how the cook goes. So my first cook will be posted soon, so stay tuned guys. And let me switch off and good night. So as soon as you switch off, you see the countdown starting from 300, and the user manual says do not plug off from the outlet, just leave it running. So what I understand is it's gonna burn all the pellets in the auger and then shut off automatically. So the fan is running obviously. Now before it ends, I'm gonna check how much pellets are remaining. You just saw when I started the initial burn-in. It's been running for an hour. Let's see. So now you could see it better. It was this full. The whole of that area has gone down. So it has used let's say more than half of what I put in. You saw that I filled up till the grill level. So you be the judge. Okay, let's open this. The temperature probe is still there where I've left. Let me trace. What is this one? So this is probe A, which is on the top. So probe A is on the left and probe B right here, just to be sure. So everything looks intact, and so 5 more seconds remaining. It's gonna switch off automatically. So the fan is off. The auger is turning, so not sure what's gonna do. Maybe it's trying to push the pellets out. Or maybe getting ready for the next burn to leave some in the... Good. So that's it for the day. Good night.